What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Recession Proof Business Tips. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why your network marketing business is not duplicating. So, if that sounds like something interesting to you, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube yet, be sure to do that. Put this plus a lot of other cool content to help you grow in your business and your life there as well. And I wonder if that's been an issue with you. Now, I'll share with you a story. I remember when I first got started in this business 14 years ago. I was 19 years old, broke as a joke, no connections. I was so shy I couldn't even order food at a restaurant. So when I got into network marketing, got into business, I thought I would just totally fail because I'm like, I don't know anyone, I don't know what to do. I'm not like these like social media gurus. I'm not influential. Like I don't know enough people. I don't even know what to do. Right? If you've ever felt that way before, by the way, put a 1 in the comments below. And what happened is over the course of time, I just started going to training and I was a slow and steady type of person. I sucked for a long, long time, but I started to pick up the skills and I started to grow a little bit. But as I would get involved, I would see people come in and they would just blow up their business in the first couple of months and make tons of money. And then I would see their businesses fall apart. And then I'm like, all right, that was kind of interesting. And then I would keep on, I was like that slow and steady type of person. I would then see another person come into the business, blow things up, lots of people getting started, lots of customers and everything. And then they would quit. And it was so fascinating because as I kept on going on over the course of time, my business kept on growing year after year after year after year, and it kept on duplicating. And it eventually got to the point, I remember that even when we weren't working, we were making more money than when we were not actually working. It was like, wow, this is weird. And I'm like, why is that the case? And here's the big thing to understand in network marketing is that personalities aren't duplicatable, but systems are. People aren't duplicatable, but processes are. If that clicks at all, put a 2 in the comments below. Because when I understood this concept, I understood what I needed to focus on and what I train people on so that they can sustainably and exponentially grow their network marketing businesses. And you've got to think to yourself with what it is that we do, what it is that we train in network marketing, is it something that anybody that's willing, coachable, hungry can implement? Is it something that a 19-year-old person like me, when I first got started with no connection, no charisma, can actually do? Because if it isn't, there's going to be an issue with duplication. You're going to see this involved in business. Now, there's going to be people that come in, tons of influence, and it doesn't matter what company they join, but just because they're influential and they deserve that influence. They've built trust over the course of years. Maybe they're successful already as an entrepreneur, successful in their career. When they tell their people, hey, I'm using this product, hey, I'm doing this business, you should look at this, their influence is so great that most people will just be like, hey, I trust you, I'm just going to join you, and that can work. But what happens is that the person that comes in that does not have that same influence level can't copy that. And they see what their mentors are doing, they see what their uplines are doing that is yielding results. And because it's not a process, you'll ask these people, this is when you know there's no system. You ask them, what do you do? And they'll tell you something like a vague answer. No, I just do it. Just talk about just talk to people, right? Just get people started. And you're like, okay, I'll try that. But what happens is the newest person that lacks influence, that lacks credibility, tries to copy that, but they can't because there's nothing to copy. How do you copy charisma? How do you copy influence? How do you copy a person? So you have to look to yourself and think, what system am I running? And this is extremely important if your goal is to build out a network marketing business that can expand with or without you. If you want a business that can grow everywhere, if you want something that can give that magical thing called duplication and an eventual residual income. So you want to do what it is that duplicates. If that makes sense at all, put a 5 in the comments below. Now, also understand this too, is that there are going to be some things that each and every single one of us do because we're all uniquely designed that will work better for you than it does for other people, right? Some people like a certain product. Some people talk a certain way. Some people like a certain social media channel. Some people crush it on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or in person. Like the methods might change, but what you want to understand is if you want a duplicatable network marketing business, understand the overarching principles. So start to think to yourself this: am I teaching from principles or am I teaching from straight just tactics? This is such a big thing that I've seen that confuses people in network marketing. And this is what happens. I wonder if this would resonate or not. They're in their company training, they go on YouTube, they're looking at social media, and they're hearing the success story of what someone else has done. And it works, right? They're making money, like they're growing in success, it's working for them and their team. And what happens is if you're not principle based, if you're not process based, what you then start to think is it's like this shiny object syndrome. Oh, I need to go do this new tactic. Oh, I need to go jump on this new social media platform. Oh, that's the thing that I've been missing. But in reality, what is the actual truth is that there are certain underlying principles. There's a system of doing things, and there's a system of how to think about things. That if you understand the underlying principles, if you understand the underlying foundation, then you can apply it to all of those other tactical things, which are those can vary, but you can put it together into the right places. Let me use another example. Cars. There's a lot of different types of cars. Comment below what brand of car is your favorite car, by the way. One of mine, Ferrari. I'm a Ferrari type of person. So these cars all look different. A Honda looks different. A Mazda looks different. A Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Bugatti. All of these look different. But at the end of the day, they are all a car. They all function very similarly. They have variation, but the bones of the car are the same thing. So as a trainer, as a system builder, as somebody that wants to create a leveraged, duplicatable network marketing business, what's super important is that we have a business system that anyone can implement. And if the average person with no experience, with no clout, with no influence can follow a system, can follow a path and be able to achieve success. Now, that might not be millions of dollars. That might be maybe making an extra 500 a month, or maybe getting a customer, maybe getting a teammate on board. If you have a system that's dialed in where that person can follow it and actually yield a result, that's when you can start to have duplication. And I'm going to tell you this. I recently needed to eat my own words on this. My own story is because I came from no background. When I got started, I was very blessed to have found a mentor that had a system. And this system, he literally did what Ray Kroc did to McDonald's, basically. If you haven't watched the Founder movie, great business movie to watch. But my mentor did that with his previous network marketing company. And eventually, and this was back in the day, he made $1 million, multi-millions by the time that he was 21 years old. Why? He taught a system. He duplicated a system, not a tactic, a system. I took that and I just followed the system, and that started to work. And it started to duplicate. Now, admittingly, this is what started to happen, especially with the digital age, especially with a lot of changes in the world. I'm sure we can all agree a lot's happened. And with a flood of new information, I had a period of time that I was like experimenting with a lot of different things. And a lot of these things worked and it actually produced business. I'm excited that we're in a digital age now where you can literally build a business from anywhere at any time. Same principles work. You just need to adapt just a little bit. But what I noticed happen with my team is because I was not explaining the principles, Because I wasn't teaching the system or enforcing the system, what happened is people do what people see, a leadership law. What started to happen is teammates that did not understand the underlying principles that I was running off of, because it's all the same thing. A TikTok video, an Instagram thing, a YouTube, a live like this, for example, it all runs off of the same principles. It's all what's called the pipeline, right? We all got to market, we all got to promote, we all got to find a contact and qualify and invite and present and follow up. It's all the same thing. But to the untrained eye, to the person that doesn't understand that it's all a system and it's by principles, what happened is it confused the team. And the team was like, let me try this new thing and let me try that thing. James is doing this. James is doing that. I should do that as well too. And they were not able to build a strong foundation that can compound and continue to expand. Does this resonate with anyone, by the way? So what did I decide to do? I decided, and I'm like, all right, I got to bring it back to what it is that really scales something out. And that's why now I'm very principle-based and system-based when it comes to training network marketing, because I know the systems work. There might be little tactics that might be different, but I want to train the laws. I want to train the principles. And the way that it actually looks for someone else is going to be different because we're all uniquely designed. But if you have a business system, once again, that the average person can actually implement and run and start to get some results, then that's going to be important. Okay. So I hope this mindset piece works out. You're going to hear me talk a lot about systems. And I have a whole system that I run within our Warrior Movement organization. But at the same time, I found that a lot of people, a lot of friends of mine that are network marketing, they struggle with these same issues as well too. So tune in to these videos. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube, please do that, because I'm going to drop this plus a lot of other very tactical, like very helpful, useful, implementable things that'll help you make more money in your network marketing business as well. And share this video as well if you feel that could be beneficial. And by the way, if you are interested and you like kind of just, some people have asked me, James, can you just give me your system and just like, can I just apply it into my own company, my product, my service, my team? And I thought about that. I'm like, well, I'm not sure. But enough people ask that I've actually pretty much whitelisted the system that we run that has allowed us to build a business around the world, allowed for duplication, allowed us to be able to run something from our phone. So if you're at all interested in finding out that system, it's a system of doing things and a system of what to do and a system of how to do, a mindset and a business skill system that is duplicatable, that'll work for any company, that'll work for anyone, especially for someone that wants duplication in business, especially for someone that wants to make a 5-6 figure plus income. If that's something that interests you, for the first time, I am offering that blueprint. So if you're interested in more information about that, feel free to comment below the word blueprint, or you can find the link below. There's a quick video I'd love to share with you, and you can check that out, see if it's in alignment with you or not. I'd love to help you to implement that for yourself. All right. So if you do have any comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this mindset, on the importance of a business system for the average person so that it can duplicate. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment below as well too. And I'd love to get to those. And I'd love to add in more videos as we go along as well too. All right. Other than that, thank you for being on. We'll see you on the next video. Talk soon. Bye-bye.